Hi guys, Jimmy here, back again with another lighting tutorial for a big rig group build / body build with Jeff over Jeff's Model Garage. Now fair warning guys, this might go on a wee bit. Now I'm working on the magnifying glass with the camera right above it, the micro camera. I've zoomed in as best I can. So I'm just going to give a rough idea of what I'm working with here first. I'm working with the wing mirrors. Actually, I'll show you the size of the SMD first. I might have to zoom this in another bit. So bear with me here, let's see if I can zoom it in. It's actually underneath the tweezer. You just about make it out maybe. You probably see it better if I turn the light out. No, you won't actually. So there you go, it's just actually underneath the tweezer there. So that's amber. Right now, get this set up again. So we've got our white mirrors. Get these, have to turn the light on guys. Right, we've got our two pilot holes in our wing mirrors done. So this one is the passenger side and this other one here is the driver's side. So our two wee pilot holes are, that's where I'll pull the wires through. So working off the magnet wire, it's 1mm. This is plenty for what I use it for. Now we've got one of those wee lights set off camera here. I'll show you what size it is on the centimeter square pad. It's there. Now you can get these in any colour you want. I have a couple of other ones smaller than that again, but I rarely use them. Now the common packs of 20. These ones are yellow. Just this light's blurring the colours out guys, sorry. The other ones here are green. So you can get them any multicolour you want. I usually buy them in 1,000 pack. Now so you get them in 20. It's something like 35 pence or 25 pence, something like that. It goes up and down in price, but not much for a pack of 20. So I normally just buy them in the thousands. So you have 1,000 yellow, 1,000 green, blue, so forth, red, and say any colour you want. You can get ultraviolet in, pink, and so forth. But anyway, off topic there. So I'll test one of these here. We'll see if we can get it in the camera. The test prongs here. I think this one is orange. There you go. So we'll turn the camera out again. There's the light. So there you go, that's orange. So I'll probably turn this light off and on throughout the video. Just so it's blurring out the overexposure is blurring out the camera. And I can't adjust it anymore. So as I say, I've got one in on the tweezer here. That'll go on either side. One for the driver's side and one for the passenger side. Our wee chips, which are just off camera as well, wee resistors, which are the flat ones. Again, trying to keep it in camera. So that'll hold up till I think it's 12 volts, but I don't normally go up in that high of a range. Keep it in camera. So it lies flat. Again, focus. It lays flat and it'll go into the backing of the mirror before the lens goes on. And you'll see that in. The two wires are run from the outside, pulling the SMD through, run down past the bracket here, and into the truck then. So I left myself plenty of room with regarding the length of the wire. It's better to have it too long than have it too short. You can always cut it if it's not too long rather than having to add to it. Now, two different types of solder I'm using here. The more thicker one, which I use for the likes of doing the wires and so forth. And then the thinner one, likes of soldering, tinning for the SMD itself. It's a lot thinner, as you can see. You barely touch these here with the soldering iron because you have it on too long, you just burn it right away. So it's just touch either side of the solenoid, or not side, not solenoid, contact point on the SMD. So make sure your tip's clean. I'm going to replace that tip shortly. So again guys, I'm going to try and keep us on camera and look through the thing at the same time here. So that's it. Either side. Can't see how I've got this in it. That's it. Again, get our wire. It's pre-tended now. I just tended off camera earlier. Again, just touch it. And the same for the other side. And once you get that done, then you can feed it through the wee hole I spoke of a second ago. I actually cut a bit of that off, it's too long. Just cut through the other wire. I'll solder it back on again in a second. See, it doesn't matter which end you solder these two. Keep our solder tip nice and clean. There you go. Yeah, same for the other side. Sometimes this pops off with the heat transferring to the other side of the SMD. Hopefully it won't. So there's the two done. Now I've set a wee rig up just to test this before I actually put it into the part itself, because there's nothing as bad as when you get all the wee parts soldered together and they're not working. Sometimes you get a bad or faulty SMD. So maybe flicker or something, or fade in and out, which they do. Some of them do. I rarely use those ones that fade in and out and blink and so forth. So we got a wee test box here with a built-in resistor. It's only 2 AA batteries, minus and plus, 2 tacks, just the contact points. And these are pole protected, these resistors, so they only work one way. So again guys, I'll be turning this light off and on as I said there a second ago, because the exposure is making it look white. So let me turn this camera out again. Sorry, I'm getting cameras. Keep saying camera, beg your pardon, it's the light. So there you go, you can see it reflecting off my finger. So it's orange. So now I know what's working. Light back on again. And together, what one we'll do first? We'll do the driver's side. So again, try and keep this in camera. We're just pulling it through like so, the 2 wires. Get your tweezers. Pull it through. As I said earlier, we give myself plenty of wire to work with here, rather than having it too short and having to add to it. So guys, I've probably been talking bits and pieces to it here, and other times I'll be quiet, so it's not as if the volume has went off. It's just me more or less trying to concentrate. So just switch it over. Make sure you kind of make it straight. We test that super glue. Just cut the end of it. and glue your wire from the opposite side. It stops that SMD from falling out. Just give it a few minutes. Now that glue that I'm using at the minute is not really the best, so I'm going to change that glue up. It's only now 99p job sort of thing, rather than paying £4 or £5 for a proper one, but it does say super glue on it. Works when it wants to. So hopefully it'll cure in time. So the other ones that I do have is for the spotlights on the light bar on the top of the truck. I showed that a couple of days ago in the last video, I think it was. I got 5 of these. Again, I have a wee pellet hole just drilled out here. You can see it, my thumb is. Same principle as when I'm doing the mirrors here. One last time I'm going to be doing these orange or maybe yellow to represent the fog lights. I've seen some of the rigs with a big those big spotlights on top of it on the light bar. Yellow, orange, depends on where you're from. Because there's going to be enough white lights on it anyhow, so I don't want to overexpose it in white lights. So hopefully that is set. So now we'll test it again with the battery. So I'm going to get my pliers here. I'm not going to squeeze it, I just want to hold it. Hopefully it'll hold it for me. There you go. Our battery. Bring it in the camera again. Get our battery. Come on, now play ball with me. And just test it before we put our resistor on. There you go. Turn the light out again. As you can see, it is orange. Our bigger light above it again. The big light above the table here, again, can sometimes play havoc on the camera. So we'll turn that out as well and see what happens. It's a lot better. Right, we'll turn the table lamp back on again. Keep a bigger light out. Let's see a bit better. So that's one done. So as I say, it's basically the same principle all the way through the kit. I will be working with some ones that's slightly bigger. I think these are 0603, I think they are. There's other ones here, the 1206s, which are slightly bigger. Again, these are white ones. You can see that the difference in size. So you have white, red, and basically any colour you want. Same as the smaller ones. Those other wee ones are actually, I think, are smaller. No, they're the same size. Those are white, with blue, yellow, and red, and so forth. The bigger ones, like for the headlights, I'll move this out of the road for a second. Likes the headlights and so forth, which are 5730s. These are warm white. It's yellow lens, but they light up warm white. Again, we're getting overexposure here, guys. Apologize. Turn this light out maybe, and turn the other light back on again. Right, start again. The 5730, warm white. Yellow. There's your 2 wee contact points in the back. The red, exactly the same. The only thing that's different in them, all the lenses are clear, but they all light up their own respective colours. That's blue. That's green. It's a real unusual shade of green too. And let's see, we'll just check it here. We can get our prongs tester. As I said earlier, our pole protected. Let's go and make a layer of me now. There you go. Green. Let's see if we turn these other lights out. It's just overexposing the camera. And that's only I think it's a 9-volt battery that's gone through that. Knocking everything over here. Yeah, that's only 9-volt battery gone through it. You can't go up to 12, but I don't go up to 12. I keep it within 4 or 5 volts. So that's green. And then with the white also, that sticks for the more of the modern vehicles. Again, we'll test this one. I'll try and show you the difference between this and the warm white. So that's the ultra white light. Again, I buy these here in the thousands, thousand rule. They're not that expensive, so that's why I buy them in bulk. Again, this one is the warm white. You can see a difference in it. So without going next to the older builds, maybe like the old muscle cars and so forth like that. So let's semi the road. So let's go. Look at the resistor in line. Just lay it down flat before we put our mirror lens on, top and bottom here. I'll say we'll leave ourselves plenty of wire. Now what I normally do is, once I get the resistor on, I just pinch the end of it here, like so. Put that end in my drill, pull that tight, turn my drill on, and it twines the two of them together to one, rather than having two strands like that. Out of camera, focus again, guys. Right. So there's what, 18 minutes, guys. So I'm going to call this quits. So that, as I say, it does go on a bit, but just get the rough idea of what it entails of putting these lights in. So if about, as I say, 70 lights to go into this rig. I might cut it down a bit. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'll see how I feel like wiring and so forth. That could be mundane after a while. So that's your driver's side wing mirror with the amber light in it. The liquid mask, which I use a lot, which is very, very handy. Here. Just have a toothpick and just dab it onto the SMD, and then whatever color you're going to your wing wire, it goes right over it. Then just after your painting's dried and finished, whatever else, just pull it off with a pair of tweezers, or fine tweezers again, the liquid mask. Because you never mask cut it with trying to do it with masking tape. It's just would never happen. You gotta be mad to try and do something like that. That's why I use the liquid mask. Smelly, it is stinking smell, but it's well worth using it. So we'll do the next one here off camera, and over the next couple of days we'll be back again with the light bar for the top end of the truck. We've got our e-pilot hole gelled out and all. Right guys, I'm away. So thanks for watching. Hope it was useful for some people. Hope you found it interesting. If there's anybody's interested in knowing any more about the wiring and so forth and lights, so you can drop in the comments. I'll try my best to help you. Right, I'm away guys. Speak to you all later. Bye.